Hello everyone. Today's topic is adjustment for revaluation of assets and liabilities. From the first unit, the subject is accounting for partnership. Revaluation account. At the time of admission of a new partner, where need to revalue the existing asset and liabilities, and these prepare a revaluation account. The value of assets may be different from its book value because with time the value of some asset increase while that of some decreases. Also, the value of liabilities may be different from their book values. Also, there must be some assets or liabilities that are not recorded in the books need to be recorded. Revaluation account or profit and loss adjustment account are the same. We need to bring the value of asset and liabilities to their current value, otherwise the incoming partner may have an advantage becomes of the changes in values. Credit the increase in the value of assets or decreases in the number of liabilities to revaluation account bring profit. Debit the decrease in value of assets or increase in the number of liabilities or revaluation account being a loss. The difference between the two sides of the revaluation account is either profit or loss. This is the format of revaluation account. From the debit side, to considered asset account, to consider liability account, and to partners capital account. From the credit side, by consider asset account, by consider liability account, by old partners capital account. There will be either profit or loss on revaluation. If the current side is more than debt side, there is profit, and if the debit side is more than the credit side, there is a loss. Transfer the profit or loss of revaluation account to the partner capital account, old partners account, in their old profit sharing ratio. There are two ways to revalue asset and liabilities. First one is assets and liabilities may appear in books at reserved values. Second one is assets and liabilities may appear at old value in books. When assets and liabilities appear in the books at received values, account entered are increase in the value of asset account entered to revaluation account. The narration is being value of assets increased. The second entry is a decrease in the value of asset. If there is any decrease in the value of asset, the entry is revaluation account entered to asset account. The narration is being value of assets decreased. The third one is increase in the number of liabilities. The entry is revaluation account entered to liabilities account. The narration is being in increase in liabilities. Fourth one is the decrease in the number of amount of liabilities account entered to revaluation account. The narration is being decrease in liabilities. The fifth one is unrecorded asset account entered to revaluation account. The narration is being unrecorded asset now recorded. Next one is unrecorded liabilities, revaluation account entered to unrecorded liabilities. The narration is being unrecorded liability now recorded. The seventh one is revaluation profit, revaluation account entered to partners capital account. The narration is being profit transferred to partners capital account. The eighth one is revaluation loss, partners capital account entered to revaluation account. The narration is being loss transferred to partners capital account. The second one is when asset and liabilities are to appear in the books of at old value, the partners may decide that the value of asset and liabilities will continue to appear in the books that their existing value. In such a case, we record an increase or decrease in the number of assets and liabilities in the memorandum revaluation account. This account has two partners. First one is The first part is much alike the revaluation account, those we transfer the balance of the first partner to old partner's capital account in their old ratio. In the second part, we receive the entries of the first partner who, if the first part shows a profit, then the second part will show loss and vice versa. Thank you.